Bruce Bouchard. I'm standing in for Steve Barnes, kind of at the last minute, so I'll give it a shot. Steve is a theater, culture, and food critic for the Times Union, and a long-standing, huge fan of Josh Chambers. As a cultural journalist for 30 years, I've seen many artists streak across the sky. Now, having attended a lot of theater and hung out with actors in college, there's been plenty of other sorts of streaking, the celestial kind, those who light up the night during visits from other worlds. Josh Chambers burned bright, he burned hot. His capacity for throwing off sweat during a performance was a matter of physiology, I suppose, but for me it was a visual metaphor for the heat he generated. It was impressive, fascinating, compelling, and to be honest, a little bit hard to watch. That was my experience of Josh as an outside observer for 20 years. I don't actively worry about the people that I cover. This isn't because I'm uncaring, despite what some people say about critics. Huh, that's funny. You know what Samuel Beckett said? Critic is more that most of the subjects I write about don't give me reason to worry. They're even-keeled, mostly, and they keep their pain private. Josh did not. But even more riveting than the struggles was his artistic output. As I wrote in an obituary for the Times Union, Josh had such a superabundance of talent that, well, it seemed a little unfair to the rest of the creative community. I mean, couldn't he, just stick with one thing and keep doing it until he got moderate success? No, emphatically not. He acted, he directed, he played guitar. Oh man, could Josh play the guitar. He played it so well that he won his Skidmore College scholarship despite having been out almost all night before the audition and likely being hungover. He wrote more than 750 songs, according to his close friend Jeff Knight. Is Jeff Knight here? Dude, I feel like I know you after the last week. After I mentioned that number in my obituary, my email and phone popped for a couple of days with the expressions of incredulity, awe, jealousy from the general public, to whom that seems like a lot of songs, especially professional musicians who know that it's a lot of songs, other than Prince and Mozart, who wrote that many songs. Well, Josh Chambers did. I'll leave you with this. I cannot recall if I ever saw Josh Chambers naked. Timing. I mean, it's likely, given the sort of theater he did, and especially some of what he posted on social media, but I don't remember it. He lived his life and he made his art so bare, so exposed, that I feel he was always showing all of us, all of him. Even after 30 years in journalism, I could say that about no